Hey, what's up, book lovers? My name is Miriam and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to tell you all of my anticipated fall releases. Now, when I say fall releases, I mean books that are going to be coming out in September, October, and November. And basically, fall is the perfect season for releases. All of the best releases happen in the fall, in my opinion, and I'm super excited for this fall. There are some really great books coming out. So I'm just going to let you know which ones I'm super excited for. So on my list, I have 10 new releases, and there are 2 coming out in September, 3 in October, and 5 in November, which is fantastic because November is my birthday month, and I'm obviously going to be really excited for that. So without further ado, let's get into the September releases. So on September 6th, we have Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas coming out. Now, Empire of Storms is the 5th book in Sarah J. Maas's Throne of Glass series, and I just read the series in January this year and absolutely loved it, and I'm so incredibly excited for Empire of Storms to come out because so much happened in Queen of Shadows, and I've been anticipating Empire of Storms since I finished Queen of Shadows, so this is finally going to happen, and we're going to have another 693 pages of epic awesomeness from Sarah J. Maas to hang out with literally one of the coolest squads in YA, so I cannot wait for Empire of Storms to come out. And then on September 20th, Frost Like Night by Sarah Rosh comes out. This is the 3rd book in Sarah Rosh's Snow Like Ashes trilogy. I read Snow Like Ashes back in June, and I actually have a book talk up for that, so I'll link that down below. Snow Like Ashes was a fantastic book. I still haven't read Ice Like Fire, which is the 2nd book, but it is definitely going to be the next book that I'm reading. And I'm basically just really excited to see more of this world because the best part I felt of Snow Like Ashes was the world building, so I'm definitely 100% ready to immerse myself more into the world that Sarah Rosh created, and I'm incredibly excited for September 20th as well. Next up, we have our October releases, and on October 4th, we have the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Illustrated Edition coming out. Need I say any more than that? Because Harry Potter is literally my life, and it's all that I can ever talk about, so I'm obviously going to be extremely excited for the 2nd Illustrated Edition, and I cannot wait to have more Harry Potter to add to my collection. Now, October 4th isn't just exciting because of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but we also have This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills coming out. I recently read her debut novel, First and Then, and I have a book talk up for that, so I'll leave that link down below as well, but I absolutely fell in love with it, and it's one of my newest favorite contemporaries, so I'm really excited to see what This Adventure Ends is going to be like, and I hope I enjoy it just as much as I did First and Then. In this novel, our main character Sloane moves from New York to Florida, and she becomes close to these 2 twins named Vera and Gabe. A painting made by the twins' late mother goes missing, and Sloane basically takes on the responsibility of tracking it down. So this is really exciting because it sounds like there's going to be a lot of mystery aspects, and I haven't really read that much of the mystery genre, so I'm really excited to see what Emma Mills is going to do with this. And it also sounds like it focuses on friendships, which is something that I'm always down for. Now, the last of the new releases in October that I'm really excited for is Gemena by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I recently also read Illuminae, and I loved that book. All of the hype is for a reason, and I'm so excited to see what the rest of this trilogy is going to hold. I'm also just really excited to see how this is going to work because I have recently learned that it's not actually like a series with the same characters, but we're actually going to be following different characters, like their companion books to each other, I guess. So I'm just really excited to meet these new characters. So now we're going to move on to the new November releases, and like I said before, there's 5, so I'm really excited for November to come around, and the first of those comes out on November 1st, and it is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicolee Yoon. This is a YA contemporary that follows our main characters Natasha and Daniel, and Natasha's family is 12 hours from being deported to Jamaica. So there's obviously diversity included in this book, and that is something that's always really exciting for me because I love to see more diverse characters in the books that I read. And I've also read Everything Everything by Nicolee Yoon, and I absolutely love that book. It is really cute and at the same time really hard-hitting, so I'm definitely excited to see more of what Nicolee Yoon is going to be doing. Also coming out on November 1st is the 50th anniversary edition of The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, and oh my god, I love the cover of this edition so very much. I am so excited for it. The Outsiders is actually one of my favorite books of all time, and I haven't read that book in a really long time, so I think I'm way overdue for a reread, and the 50th anniversary is going to be the best time for that to happen. Next up is The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer, which comes out on November 15th. Now, this is going to be an adult mystery thriller following an ex-agent who's now on the run from the government because they consider her a liability for one of their biggest secrets. I don't really know anything else about this book, and I don't really want to know anything else about this book because I love going into books as blind as possible. Now, I am obviously really excited for this because it's another book by Stephanie Meyer, but really deep down, I'm like still wishing it was Midnight Sun, or if it was The Host #2, which I've been waiting for forever, but whatever, I'll just take what I could get from Stephanie Meyer. Also coming out on November 15th is The Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy, bind up by Cassandra Clare. Oh my god, I am dying to get my hands on this. I've read Lady Midnight already, and everyone has said that you should read Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy before Lady Midnight because, like, there are things in there that you'll see in Lady Midnight. Unfortunately, I didn't get that chance because I don't really like to read that many ebooks, and I really just wanted to read them in physical form, so I was waiting for the bind up to come out, and it's going to come out on November 15th, and I am so excited. It's so big. It's like over 600 pages, which is perfect because that's more Cassandra Clare that I can read, and it's also definitely going to help me with the long wait for Lord of Shadows and the first Last Hours book, which I've been waiting for also, and literally, I just can't complain because it's more Cassandra Clare, and Cassie Clare is literally the queen. And the last new release that I'm really excited for this fall is the 10th anniversary edition of Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead. Vampire Academy is my favorite series following the Harry Potter series. And can we just talk about how we're finally going to be getting a decent cover for this series, because every single cover that they've ever put out has been terrible. Like, this series has some of the worst covers that I've ever seen, and the Bloodline series, which is the spin-off series, some of the worst covers that I've ever seen, and we're finally going to get something a little different. And it's not going to have a person's face on it. Like, all of Richelle Mead's books have people's faces on them, and it just doesn't work, and finally we have something that's not going to have somebody's face on it, and it looks nice. The series deserves it. The really exciting thing about this 10th anniversary edition, and first of all, wow, it's been 10 years since Vampire Academy came out. That, like, boggles my mind. But also, there's going to be 4 new short stories that we can read that either take place before the events of Vampire Academy, during, or after the events of Vampire Academy, like book 1, not just like the whole series. And I am so excited for that. I'm gonna run through what each of the 4 stories is really quickly, just in case you don't know. So the first story is called The Turn and the Flame. It's basically the story of what happened to Christian's parents. The second story is called From the Journal of Vasilisa Dragomir, and this is basically like a journal entry style type of thing from when Rose and Lissa were on the run after the accident. And number 3 is The Meeting, which is Dimitri and Rose's first meeting through Dimitri's eyes, and I am really excited for that because I'm finally going to get to read something from Dimitri's point of view. The last one is called Hello, My Name is Rose Hathaway, which is going to be a story about a scavenger hunt where students have to steal teachers' possessions. That sounds like it's going to be hilarious. Like, I honestly can't wait to see Rose go through Dimitri's things. Like, that is just going to be something I'm going to live for. So, considering what all of these 4 stories are about, I'm really excited for this 10th anniversary edition. I cannot wait. I think following Empire of Storms, like, this is my most anticipated after Empire of Storms, which is ridiculous considering I've already read the Vampire Academy series, but I don't care. Like, I want those 4 stories right now because I just love those characters so much. But I guess I'll do the most waiting for it then. So those were all of my most anticipated fall releases. Let me know what books you guys are really anticipating for the fall, or if you're anticipating some of the same books. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with a new video.